Hello, I'm Amy Tipton, Assistant Director of the UNC Charlotte Botanical Gardens. Today we will be looking at many different types of flowers that are blooming on the grounds, in the shrubs, and in the trees of the Glen and the Harwood Gardens at UNC Charlotte. Many of our earliest spring ephemeral flowers have passed by at this time of year, but that doesn't mean that our gardens aren't ablaze in color. The aster family is starting to make a presence with this beautiful coreopsis and this green and gold. Both coreopsis and green and gold have flowers which are a grouping of flowers on a central receptacle. The yellow petal-like structures are actually called ray flowers, and in the center are multiple disc flowers that do not have a petal-like appendage. Another unique flower cluster type is an umbel, as seen here in this golden Alexander. There are several different species of native umbel flowers which start to show themselves during this time of year and throughout the remainder of the summer and fall. The next two flowers are often mistaken for grass and have the name grass within their common names. Here you see eastern stargrass, which is actually a member of the amaryllis family, whereas the blue-eyed grass is a member of the iris family. Both have showy flowers in the sun, which close during shady conditions or darkness.
This is a patch of our native blue-eyed grass. It's not a grass at all, it's in the iris family. And it does have a blue eye, and the flowers are cute and abundant, and they open in late morning and bloom all through the day. And the more of it you have, the more of a statement it makes for the little blue flowers. These are visited by bees, and they make a nice patch. They're easy to divide, they grow well from seed, and you could plant them in full sun or semi-shade. The more sun the better. They can take a little bit of shade. They make a great addition to the garden because they're delicate and they're in abundance, like a flock of little spring azure butterflies, all hovering over a single spot every day in the garden to remind you that things are blue and the sky is blue, and don't be blue, even though we're blue.
More recognizable as an iris is this plant, which finds its home in the boggy areas and wetland soils within our glen. Similar to eastern stargrass and blue-eyed grass is the spiderwort, in that it is also a monocot that is a sun lover. The blossoms open widely in the sunlight, showcasing 3 petals, whereas the stargrass and the blue-eyed grass have 6 each. True Solomon seal and false Solomon seal are both members of the asparagus family, formerly placed in the lily family. Here you see that true Solomon seal has 2 flowers dangling between each node where the leaves attach to the stem, whereas in false Solomon seal the flowers are clustered at the terminal portion of the stem beyond the leaves. Although the redbud trees are now making fruit and the flowers are gone, there are other members of the bean and pea family which are making a showcase at this time. One of these is the yellowwood tree. Here you see the buds of the flowers getting ready to open in earnest. A few weeks ago you may have seen several examples of Chinese wisteria with long purple clusters of flowers strangling trees on roadsides. Much better behaved is our American wisteria, which you see here, also in the bean and pea family. Elongated spikes of pea flowers displayed here range from white to yellow to purple on our false indigo. Like our American wisteria, the coral honeysuckle offers a nice native alternative to an invasive vine, the Japanese honeysuckle. An interesting and robust vine is the Dutchman's pipe, which is in the same family as wild ginger and the heartleaves. This plant attracts pipe-vine swallowtails, which lay their eggs on the vine for their caterpillars to use as a host plant. Strawberry bush is in bloom right now. It is in the same family as the invasive winter creeper and burning bush, but it is a well-controlled shrub, multi-stemmed, with evergreen leaves and unique flowers. Mock orange is a lovely shrub which has abundant nectar, attracting butterflies and bees. You may have seen several of these flowers on the ground after recent storms. Tulip trees have magnolia-like flowers because they are in the magnolia family. Red columbine provide nectaring sources for some of our native hummingbirds who are just now making their appearance in the Charlotte area again this year. The red color of Indian pink, along with its long tube leading to nectar, attracts hummingbirds as well, as does the fire pink. The tubular flowers of Phlox also attract hummingbirds, as well as butterflies and bees. The glen is well known for many members of the rhododendron family, including this mountain laurel, which is a high elevation species. The glen also showcases many species of deciduous azaleas throughout the spring. Here are two examples, a swamp azalea and a pink star azalea. The remainder of this video showcases over 30 of our currently blooming rhododendron varieties within the glen of the UNC Charlotte Botanical Gardens. Enjoy!